Breaking. Edo NYSC punishes core members with 90 days extension for protesting unpaid 77,000 naira allowance in WhatsApp group. Now, why? It's not as if they even carry their protest to come and meet you. They only protested on the WhatsApp group. So why are you extending their days of NYSC? And you want to punish them more for 3 months and still pay them peanuts? Other people collected 77,000. So why did Edo State fail to pay 77,000 naira? And these people are saying, they are saying their mind on a WhatsApp group. Why are you extending their days? This is just bullying. This is oppression. Abi, what do you call this now? Oppression. And why are you oppressing them? Why are you oppressing them? Because of what? Edo State Coordinator of the National Youth Service Corps, NYSC, Mrs. Frances Ben Oshe, it is always women. Most of the NYSC state coordinators that we have, they are women and they are expected to be mothers. And then they are the ones that behave so heartless. So heartless. I don't understand. So you keep those people there for another 3 months because they protested on WhatsApp. At least it's normal for people to say they did not even come and protest at the state's NYSC this thing that okay, every other people in other states they got 77,000 naira. So why are we not getting 77,000 naira? They did not come and meet you face to face to protest. They protested on their WhatsApp group, showing their grievances. You now suspended them. You are now extending their days. That's wickedness. Wickedness. I'm supposed to be a mother, Mrs. Frances Ben Oshe. People are wicked in this life. The affected corps members who completed their mandatory 1-year service on March 17, 2025 were issued a notification of extension of service instead of their NYSC discharge certificates. People are wicked in this life. Reports indicate that the extension served as a penalty. Penalty for what? For their complaint. So it is wrong to complain. There is no democracy in this country again. So for complaining now, you get an extension of 3 months. It is well. For their complaints about the non-payment of their 77,000 naira allowance, which they are shared in a WhatsApp group, sources revealed that an NYSC official initially created a WhatsApp group where corps member voiced their grievances. The group, managed by an anonymous administrator under the title Group Update on 77K Allowance, became a platform for discussions about the unpaid stipends. We were now discussing it and pouring out our grievances. Exactly, that's what they were saying. They were just pouring out their grievances on WhatsApp. It's normal now. After a few days, we were summoned individually to the Department of the State Services DSS office and the NYSC Secretariat for interrogation. Afterwards, nothing happened since then. Just last week, on the day of the passing out parade, I was told that I had an extension of service for exercising my fundamental human rights. Like, fundamental human right You did not pay people, they are showing their grievances. You say no, they cannot do that. So because of that, now you are going to extend their stay. Now wow. He said, I was exercising my fundamental human rights through a WhatsApp discussion and some posts titled FG pay us our 77K allowance. 33K is not substantial. That is all. And before we knew it, an extension of service awaits us, said one of the affected corps members. One of the affected corps members was issued a query letter on September 6, 2024 for allegedly inciting fellow corps members to protest against the NYSC scheme and the federal government. I hope that Webolo is hearing all of this and takes immediate action and tell them to give those people their discharge certificate, because what's this oppression? What's this bullying? Wow, the letter demanded that the corps member explain why severe disciplinary action should not be taken against him. Following this, the corps member were individually summoned for questioning at the Department of State Services. A criminal offense. God have mercy upon us. God have mercy upon us. So for this country, DSS office and NYSC Secretariat. However, no immediate action was taken until they were later notified of a service extension In subsequent extension letters, the NYSC cited their alleged involvement in online incitement to protest as the reason for the decision. Is it not their right to protest? Is it not they should scrap it? They need to scrap NYSC because this thing is rubbish. It's rubbish. You just carry people's children to go and suffer them for a whole year. They are done now, you still want to extend it. Very wicked people. They will never allow their children to go through that kind of a thing. The Corp member have been directed to report to the head of community development and relief at the NYSC Secretariat to begin their extended service period. Now, wow. The September 6, 2024 letter stated, despite repeated warnings and reminders from management to utilize only approved channels of communication to air grievances or position on any matter, you have chosen to disregard this directive by inciting other Corp members to engage in protest against the scheme and the federal government of Nigeria. With respect to Corp member allowance, this is unacceptable and will not be tolerated. God, this country. Consequently, you are hereby requested to explain in writing why severe disciplinary action should not be taken against you for your involvement online in inciting other Corp members to protest, contrary to Schedule 1, Paragraph 11, on page 15 and Schedule 2, Paragraph 1, on page 18 of the NYSC bylaws. Your representation must reach the undersigned within 24 hours of receipt of this letter. No be small thing, no. No be small oppression we dey go through in this country, No be small oppression, no. Sophie Isaac says not only the government is our problem, we ourselves are the cause of our problems. Common 77K, they ask you to pay people, you refused. Everyone in this country are criminals, including those typing comments on this platform. All of us are criminals. Yes, all of us, we are the problems. We need to change our mindset, because what is this? Lambda says the corporate should drag them to court using human rights lawyers. Why won't someone protest of no payment? Like, you did not pay me 77K and most of my colleagues collected 77K. Shame on that woman. She's not a mother but a political dog. You'd be surprised that most of these state coordinators, they are women, and you'd expect that they have sympathy as mothers, but they are the worst. They are terrible, very wicked. Carlos says she has no constitutional right to do that. These corpers don't commit any crime for protesting, which is a feedback mechanism in personnel administration. They take her to court for crossing the line. No law permits her to do that. I'm telling you, no law. What is going on in this country? Selena says that woman is very wicked and will not go free for doing this to people's children. Amen. She will not go free. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.